I'm Jennifer Angel. This is your stars, Taurus. Now, it's all happening in your sign, Taurus, and there's more. You've got like a month now of really a lot of activity happening around you. So it's like change is imminent. It really is, and on some level. And I know as a Taurus, you don't always take to change readily. I mean, very few people do. There are a few signs that, just embrace it with open arms, but, most of us are a little bit wary about the things that we don't know, and that's what change is all about. It's the unknown. Okay, but right now is a great time for you. You've got the sun in your sign plus Venus and Mars. Now when Venus and Mars are together like this in your sign or in your seventh house, and there is some activity happening in your seventh house of relationships too, so we'll come back to that. But when Venus and Mars are together, they're like the love duo, the yin and yang of love, I like to call them. And when they're together like this, it can just be the onset or spark off a connection. I mean, you really can just find someone that you truly feel is a soulmate. And, I believe we have many soulmates, but, right now is one of those times that if you're looking for love, then Cupid certainly, is in position well to send it to you. So if you're already in a relationship, then of course this is the time where you can work on your relationship a little bit more. And don't forget that all relationships need work all the time. Because very, very few couples just cruise along. I mean, occasionally I hear of a couple and say, oh, we never fight, we never do that, we never do that. Everything's harmonious. I mean, beautiful that, they're obviously either stagnating, or perhaps they're so in tune with each other and they're accepting of each other, which is really the sign of true unconditional love. Okay, but we're all individuals, we're all growing all the time, so it just goes to reason that you're going to have to work on a relationship pretty well all the time. So if you're in a relationship, then this is a good time for you to put some more focus on it. If you're not, stand by. Love can just about come and trip you up right now, especially as in your opposite sign, which is your seventh house, which rules love and relationships. There's an eclipse lunar moon, so it's a full moon of eclipse strength. Now that's mid this week on the 25th. So it's like fireworks. If you've got anything that's in your life that you need to let go of so you can embrace embrace the future with open arms and open heart, this is the time to do that too. I mean, and that might be just as simple as being aware of it and just saying, I gave that my best shot. It's done. I cut the ties of it now and I let it go. Now, talking about cutting of the ties, on my new look website, Mistress of Astrology, I do have an article on there at the moment which helps you and takes you through the procedure and a ritual of cutting the ties and just letting go, because for most of us, that's the hardest thing, letting go. Okay, so go in and check that out. All right, now, just before we finish up, there is also, the sun is going to be in opposition to Saturn in your seventh house of relationships later in the week, and earlier in the week Venus is opposition to Saturn. So that's going to do a couple of things. It's going to highlight a connection to you of stability, something that is long-standing. Secondly, it's going to highlight to you where you need to make changes, either in the past or now, or to go forward in the future. Okay, so with an opposition, quite often it can be like, it's known as a harder aspect, but in my mind, an opposition presents you with supportive and challenging aspects. Okay, so you get both. So it's all good at the moment, Taurus. Just hold on tight, keep going forward, and trust that everything's going to work out for you. Okay, and that's what it's all about, really, the trust. Love and luck to you. Thanks for watching.